right, yeah, this is a PayPal from Alfie, keeping Queen going. But because we have done the whole live rainbow, um, but actually, because we've done a couple where I've obviously now at this point we've done every album apart from the Made in Heaven. So I've heard every song, but it doesn't mean I remember every like there's so many songs to remember. Um, but even this, like songs like this, now this is a song that I actually, when we first done it, I did a lot. I listened to a lot, but I actually haven't listened. When I saw this one, I was like, oh yeah, this is another great tune that I just forgot. It's not, although at one point it was one of the Queen songs I listened to a lot. It didn't like I just kind of forgot about it over time, and other ones kind of replace it as we went down the Queen rabbit hole. But yeah, when I saw this, add that the rainbow. Like I say, we did the rainbow, but we did the rainbow very early on again. Like so, doing like live performances is actually a good idea because, like I say, I've done a hell of a lot of Queen, and a lot of it I've only ever seen once. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not likely to remember, but um, although I do remember a lot, like and I have my favourites and things, but yeah, this still is a great request. Even though we've done the whole live rainbow, I can't remember this performance, and I completely forgot this tune, and this tune is a tune. So yeah, let's go.
Gotta make two with the one I rock and roll scene. The old woman getting tired and she know it, you know what I mean. In the end that was great, but it's over now, that's all. Something hot is coming over, gonna knock a hole in the wall. Gonna grab you, hit you high, make you feel 10 feet tall. But I hope that a brand new baby's gonna come along soon. And I know it could happen any old rainy afternoon. When the jukebox blowing, no fuse. When temperature's high, just like a Sunday school cruise. And you know everybody in this world could use hard times, rock and roll. Hard times, rock and roll. Yeah. Get a high in the top boots and groovy clothes. Get a hairpiece on your chest, a ring to your nose. And a nice little man who's gonna make you a big, big star. Stars in your eyes, hands in your pants, you gotta go far. And you know everybody in the fun sucking world shoots no bar. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. You're moving to the left, you're moving to the right, feel the shaking all over my rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and Thank you.
That was ridiculous, mate. When Queen was younger, they were so. I forget that too, because where we're at the later end of the albums now. You do because I obviously remember that they are a rock band, but you forget how rock they actually were. That was mad, and that's such a tune. Actually, is one of the Queen songs I've listened to a lot. I just haven't in ages, and I just completely forgot about it. Such a great tune, and as someone who grew up in the Russell Brand, Noel Fielding um, era, it's so obvious. Like he literally looks like them, which is like they've obviously took that style from Freddie. Like he looks like a mix between Russell Brand and Noel Fielding, and them two look like twins back in the day. But as someone who grew up with them two, and that's like with that seeing that fashion through them two, it's Freddie. It's young Freddie, 100%. Yeah, but Roger was. I mean, they was all on fire. Brian's solo was ridiculous. Roger's roles every now, like Roger was just. But you also see as well John Deacon's. Like that's why it's good going back and watching these where I've had a bit more of a Queen education, and I kind of know more. Say like even from this performance, it felt like John Deacon was Freddie's rock. Um, because it's like Freddie's the chaotic waves, and you saw John Deacon. He's very still, very just, but at the same time, the bass that he was playing was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. His bass, he was going crazy on the bass. But yeah, you could see his kind of that calm, um, unimpressed by fame, very like reserved. Like basically like John, John Deacon is the true version of what Freddie is. But Freddie obviously had to change or wanted to change to be the front man. But it does, you can see that it is kind of the rock in the chaotic ocean was John Deacon to Freddie. Um, but yeah, they was all on fire on this. This was so fire, so fire. They all smashed it, and it really is modern time rock and roll. That's the other thing. It isn't old school rock and roll. Like it's not that Chuck Berry sound or whatever. It's yeah, just a great tune, and a great performance. And like I say, it's good going back to these things because, like I say, a lot of it I've seen once. Um, and it's like literally I think impossible to remember. I mean, how many Queen albums is there? And we've done them all. So yeah, it is worth actually going back and doing not only lives like this, because we did that as well. We did a lot of like full live performances, but again, to go back and pick out just certain songs from performances is a great idea because it's yeah. But yeah, this was fire. Absolute banger. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.